Hi friends, last week I had the opportunity to read Psalm 23 in one of my personal devotional times. It's a psalm that's probably familiar to a number of us. It's a psalm that praises God for his goodness and his provision and his presence in both the good times as well as the hard times. Most of us would be aware that we're in one of those hard times. It's a season of darkness and difficulty and hardship with COVID-19. It will take our society, our country, our churches like ours and many other churches and many individuals quite some time to recover from this season. And yet, I've got to say, I find myself being more thankful to God for his generosity and his goodness in these days. I'm reminded again and again that God is still on the throne, that the gospel is still true and it is still filled with hope. And people everywhere of every tribe, language and generation still need to hear it and embrace the Good Shepherd, the Lord Jesus Christ, the only one who can lead us through the valley of the shadow of death. One of the things I'm really grateful for right now is all the layers of leadership at St. Paul's and the way that they have just been so resourceful in adapting ministry practice in order that we might keep pursuing the mission that God has put in front of us. And so next week, I am so thankful to be able to celebrate some of that at Heartbeat. What's changing for us in this upcoming Heartbeat is we're going online for the first time ever. Heartbeat is a night where we gather the leaders of our church, those who think they're leaders and those who are interested in leadership at St. Paul's, to celebrate them and to celebrate what God is doing through them, to pray, to encourage, to develop, and to explore what is next for us as a church. So I'm super excited for this next one because there are a number of us who have not been able to come in the past just simply because we've needed to stay home and supervise kids. So I'm hoping this new opportunity of online Heartbeat means that more of us are gathering, being equipped, being encouraged, being able to celebrate and to engage in our future together. At our upcoming Heartbeat, I want to briefly explore what it looks like to have God-honouring habits and rhythms in life. And COVID-19 is forcing us to rethink some of those things. We'll also explore some of the lessons that we've learned and opportunities that have opened up for us in this COVID-19 season that will in fact shape our future ministry together at St. Paul's. And finally, it's going to be my delight to share the Lord's Supper with you and be reminded of God's unfailing love for his people and his church. And so I invite you to join with me and the rest of the leadership of St. Paul's next week, Wednesday, the 20th of May at 7:30 for Heartbeat Online.